Hello everyone, it's Sharif from Rebel Technology here, and today we're gonna do a little bit of in-depth product demo of our brand new additive interval pitch sequencer, Tonic. So Tonic is a very unique pitch sequencer, and what it does is every time you press those buttons, it actually adds a different intervals to the original pitch CV. So on the factory settings, from the bottom, it's -1, +2, +4, +8, and +16 semitones, with top one being variable between -6 to +12 semitones. When you combine all of those, it actually covers over 36 semitone, which is 3 octaves of chromatic scales. So before we make any noise, let me quickly explain what's going on with the patching. So the pitch output of the Tonic is going into the pitch input of the owl with owl table patch loaded, which is the wavetable / FM oscillator. And then the gate output of the Tonic is going into the trigger input of the Gonies, which is then patched into the Mix 04's envelope input. And then the output of the owl is going into the audio input of the Mix 04. So it's a very simple patch that's controlling the amplitude and the pitch of the owl table patch. So as I mentioned, each press of the button will create a different interval. So let me quickly demonstrate you that. So I'm going to adjust the top knob to the 12 o'clock. And then I'm going to press the top button. So basically that's the root note or position 0. And then when you press the bottom button, it transposes -1 semitone. And that's +2. +4, +8, and +16. And then the top button is variable, and it goes from -6 semitone to +12 semitones. And the really cool thing about Tonic is you can actually combine those intervals by pressing more than one buttons at the same time. So let me quickly show you. So I have -1 on the bottom and +2 on the second from the bottom. And when I press it, it creates +1. And I'm going to go up 1. And that's +4 plus -1, so that's +3, +7, +15, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, you can quickly play and compose different melodies instantaneously. So let's move on to more advanced setting by feeding the triggers into trigger inputs and actually sequence the melodies. Since Tonic is a Rebel Tech product, it's actually designed to work really well with our line of trigger processors. So for example, we have Stoichia, which is our dual Euclidean trigger sequencer, which works really well with the Tonic. So let me show you how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clock source and feed it into the Stoichia. And then turn the clock on. And then take the first output and then feed it into one of the Tonic inputs. And then I'm going to take the second output and then feed it into another Tonic input. And now you can hear the alternating melody started to sequence. And then I'm going to adjust the settings of the stoichia so you can hear the melody is started to alternate and progress into something else. And like that, you can create loads of different melodies very easily and very quickly. But Tonic's functionality doesn't stop there. Since you can actually overwrite the sequence by pressing the button manually while the sequence is running, you can quickly transpose ongoing sequence to create even more variations. So let me put the clock back on and let me show you how it sounds. So you have +2 and +4 alternating. I'm going to hit +8 to transpose the entire sequence up 8 semitones. And then transpose it down by 1 semitone. And then up 16, and it just goes on. The top button is even more exciting because it's a variable. You can transpose down more than 1 semitone. Or you can press more than 2 buttons to create more extreme transposition. These are the main features of Tonic, but the good thing about Tonic is it doesn't stop there. So when you use a Tonic in the factory setting, it provides a chromatic scale. So normally you're going to need a quantizer to put it in the music scale. But sometimes your space runs out or your budget runs out and you can't really get the quantizer in your setup. But don't worry, because you can actually customize the scale by using the trim pots at the back. So let me open up and show you quickly. As you can see, there's a 5 trim pots at the back, which is regulating the voltage of each buttons. So you can actually change those voltages to create a different intervals, hence the different scale. Since it's all analog module, you can actually do unconventional tunings, such as just intonation, microtonal, or even mean tone. Well, I think that's it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed it and I managed to demystify this module. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave the comment or email us. And as usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.